What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. So I literally just made the biggest mistake. I have 144% overextension. Though I have the admin to core everything, if I can survive for 8 more months, a lot of this overextension is going to go down. But I don't think it's going to go down to the point where it's going to be under 100%. So I might have screwed myself, but luckily I have a lot of money. I have a lot of manpower. Let's go ahead and produce a few more troops. We have the money to do so. Let's create a regiment here. Let's create a regiment here. We have 260,000. I think we are good to go. Magistrate resigns. I can do whatever they did myself. We're going to see some in Utrecht. Yikes. This is a little daunting. Let's try to end whatever wars we can. I want to... see, now my issue is I have 6 of 6 diplomatic relations. I have 1 with Venice. Let's also take a glance at that. Vassal with the Knights, Lithuania, Austria, the Palatinate, Venice, and the Mamluks. So a lot of these provinces could go away fairly easily, like the Knights. As soon as our war ends, we are going to annex them. I'd like to annex the Mamluks, but they are just outright rebellious. Let's placate local rulers twice. There goes a lot of our prestige. Placate local rulers with the Palatinate. They're now sending me money. Remove, remove, remove. We are 100% going to be dealing with a lot of rebels, and it might even tank our manpower altogether. Utrechtian rebels need to be dealt with. I don't know how many are going to be spawning. That is my issue. And obviously, we're still in a war. If we can remove all of these troops, we absolutely will. Our next uprising is going to be somewhere soon. Liege and Frankfurt. I mean, it looks like we're going fine for now. Holstein having some uprisings. Let's send over 1 batch of troops. All of you can stay for now. Peace offer from Ulm. No, thank you. You know what? I probably could give Ulm a peace offer, and I think I will. Let's find them. Let's force religion, take all your money, and end our war. So all we really want is to take over, Burgundy and Liege. And, eliminate whatever rebels there are. Constantine, all the way down here. It's 42,000 is quite a bit. Peace offer from Frankfurt. I don't even know. You're right here. Yes, we will. Finding Frankfurt. Take all your money. Force religion. War reparations. We have 100% war score. Brunswick entering into a coalition. Luckily, a lot of countries don't really exist anymore, so they can't really join in, so that is good news. A lot of you guys are going to get weakened severely. One of our generals has died. Yikes, we are inside Tunisian territory. 46,000. Will Austria come to my aid? I think they will. Tunis entering into a coalition. There were troops here. Don't know where they went. They're probably gone. Rebels in some of these provinces. I surprisingly, we're handling this quite well. The Enlightenment. We have never gained an institution throughout this entire campaign, which is very, very sad. Norwegian separatists. Can we just improve the autonomy? I think we will. Maybe they'll just die. Pomeranian separatists, nothing we can do. We're going to see some uprisings. So let's send over some troops. Yikes, we have some troops I didn't even see. How are our corps coming along? They're coming along fine. But they could be better. Gaining some prestige. Let's take the admin. We're fighting in a war I don't really want to be in. I wouldn't call it a war, it's kind of a battle. We're attacking without any general, which supposedly we're still going to win. And finally, We are going to be unlocking the better batteries and the better discipline, so now we can really annihilate anybody. Taking a look at our overextension, 122%. It's about to drop very, very soon. Munster as well. Let's remove them from the campaign. You can come back to Iberia. And then you can come here, I guess. Navarra changes stance in the debate. And you know what? While I'm here, let's take a quick glance at Bohemia. This is probably going to be a bad idea, but we're just going to take as much land as we can, which is surprisingly a lot. I think that's all we're going to take. We have the admin. Going to get a separate piece with you. Okay, taking a quick glance at the rest of us. Saxony, surprisingly, it's all owned by the Palatinate. Yeah, let's give it all to them. 83% aggressive expansion, that is fine. This is a white piece. No, it's not. Saxony. Yeah, they don't want to give us everything. Which I suppose is fine. Let's look at Burgundy real quick. I want both of these provinces. We will end that. That is a white piece. And taking a glance, we need a diplomat. Saxony again, let's give it all to the Palatinate, I suppose. 95 aggressive expansion. And finally, ending our war with Liege. Taking all of their territory, they no longer exist. Okay, our number one priority is coring everything. 235, coring cost is a lot. But as long as I deal with it, it shouldn't be too bad. I hope I don't ruin the game here, but I think we should be fine. A minor inconvenience, absolutely everything we were worrying about. As long as we can survive, we should be good to go. Let's remove you from Nemours. Colonial expansion, sure. Remove, taking the prestige, because we need that more than admin. Ooh, that's a lot of troops to deal with. Sending you all the way up. Sending you all the way up. Arrange a ball for 10 prestige, I think I will. Let's send you here. Remove those troops. You see, all we gotta do is survive, and we have gained a heck of a lot of territory. Though, maybe a Pyrrhic victory. But I think we can win. We have the money, we have the ability to core things. Though we need a lot... See, a lot of this is gonna go away in just a moment. Though I hope it plans out accordingly. Yikes, we have some troops in England itself. Let's send all of you to remove these guys. And hopefully we arrive on time. Okay, they've been removed. You are now going to go here. You are now going to go to Galicia. Don't really... see, this could literally ruin the game for me. But because I am coring a lot of stuff... Yikes, Western Isles. All the way up here. Not all that bad, but we could deal with these guys in time. Attacking into the forest. See, we're going to lose a lot of manpower, but I'm happy that I have all this discipline. Fighting 42,000 troops, gaining another possible advisor. That's not bad. Okay, now you're going to go here. You are going to run all the way down here. And maybe yet you go down here as well. Some more uprisings. Luckily, those aren't going to be too bad. Yikes, 42,000 here. Let's send in some troops. Accept the petition. Absolutely. Granting Madrid to the burghers for 2 base tax, which is almost 100 admin for free. So I think I will. Taking a glance at all these rebels, taking a glance at a lot of these cores that are about to be completed. 161%. Okay, who can we assault next? Let's bring you here, give you a leader, and then bring you to Benghazi. We have to deal with East Frisian separatists sometime soon. All of you are going to move up and then move down. You already have a leader, so we're good there. You need to split in half. Go here, and then I guess split in half one more time, and then go there. Seems like we're doing well for now. A lot of rebels in our newly conquered territories. We are down to 40,000 manpower, maybe even a little less. They just keep coming. But that is what is to be expected. I hope we have troops that we could... or ships that we could use to sail. They should be somewhere. I just don't know where. 27. Nope. I'd like you to repair, though. Here are 26 ships. Looks like we found them. Going in with a powerful general, I think we can win. And it looks like we did. Minor inconvenience. Let's continue to assault these guys. However possible. So far, so good. All of you can now go here. While bringing you up, you down. There's so many rebels. But luckily, we are going to be winning a lot of these fights. You are now going to go here. You are going to go here as well. And it looks like you have a leader. Our military advisor did die. But I think we are going to get a national manpower modifier. Try to improve our manpower as much as we can. Okay, we won that fight. You... lost all of your cannons. You did not. Okay, where are the rest? This is going to be a bloody battle for sure. You move in, you move over. 42,000 troops. We can deal with you. Haha, they keep coming. They sure do. But luckily, all of our cores are pretty much done. Province is under siege in Nemours. We are finally about to be out of manpower. Some of our cores completing. And I don't know if we're going to really see any other rebels. So we did win that war, but a lot of people died. All to gain new territory, which I suppose in the end it worked out. Let's send over these troops. Let's bring you to Toledo. You go in. And we're going to be fighting in the Highlands. I think we can win. I don't know. They don't have a leader. So we should be able to win fairly easily. Another minor inconvenience. We have 2 colonists that need to be utilized. Let's send somebody to expand. I believe this is Colombia. And let's send somebody to expand Georgia. Sick of looking at that. That gap. I have no idea if we can win this, but they don't have a leader, so we're going to try our best. We have better discipline than they do, so it looks like we might actually win that fight. Getting a new advisor. You've been removed. You've been removed. We have people in Avignon that need to be dealt with. You will head down to Paris. You need to go free our capital. Like today. Provincial separatists as well. You're gonna head over to Essex. You're gonna go over to Friesland. Well, surprisingly enough, we have dealt with the enemy, gaining a heck of a lot of territory, but at the cost of losing a lot of manpower. I think it was worth it, I really do. Let's remove a lot of these threats, and then reconquer a lot of England. We are gaining a lot of autonomy, which is fine. Losing 25 prestige. Moving down to remove 58,000 troops. We are down 15,000 troops. Tariffs on coffee with Colombia. Yes, we will. And finally, 43,000 is all that remains. And finally, Dauphiny revolting as well. You will head down to You'll head down to the mountains first. I don't think we have any actual other rebels, other than in England. But I could be mistaken, I really don't know. The rebels have fought themselves, which is good news. And these 43 are all that's left. Down 20,000 troops, but really in about a year we should be good to go. And here we are. We're about to remove them from the campaign. And it looks like we are still not dead. Rebels about to enforce their demands. That doesn't make sense. Down 33,000 troops. We have removed them from the campaign. Who is about increased autonomy in the English particularists? I suppose you will go here, you will go here, and with what other troops we have, we'll send them to assist. You'll head to London to start sieging it down. Lithuania wants our assistance. I think we're going to decline, because Lithuania doesn't really matter. We own so much territory that the only thing that we really need to do now is basically deal with Austria, the Papal States, and, well, pretty much the rest of the world. You will now go here. You will now go here. Rebels have won. Local autonomy and losing a lot of separate peace, which I guess is fine. They didn't really win, because I would have won, no matter how we look at it. But at least we didn't cede any provinces away. So where do we stand? We are down 35,000 troops. Taking a lot of manpower. But Venice would be upset. I think that's fine. We're still down a lot of troops, though. But you know what? We're going to be good to go in just a moment. You're going to go to Lothian. You're going to go here. And I guess these troops don't need to be here anymore. They can go back to Ku. I think my next war, a lot of people still hate me, as to be expected. As long as the Ottomans aren't in a coalition against me, I think I'll be good to go. They can't join right now. Looks like Russia is in a coalition. Let's gain a base tax. And it looks like we have a lot of missionaries to send along here. So, we can improve relations with the Mamluks. I could even go ahead and basically ensure... but what do I want to do? I am close to the Palatinate, so I think what I'm going to do is find them, placate local rulers, begin my annexation. I need to improve relations just a little bit more. I don't think they're in a war, and they're not. and it should be loyal. Not giving them support because I don't want to lose diplomatic power. How are the rest of these rebels holding up? Not too well. And just like that, we finally have positive manpower once again. Gaining a heck of a lot of new territories, a lot of new cities. We should own 100% of the trade value in the English Channel. We're gaining 150 ducats every month through trade. That is pretty broken. I'm very happy about that as well. Nemours needs to be cored. 18 development, not a lot, but it is going to help. And let's also unlock the Archipelago Frigate. Can I begin my annexation of the Palatinate? Yes, I can. Let's recall you. Thuringen needs to be dealt with. We are seeing Lithuania. Austria has even joined into the coalition. Now is the time to be scared with low manpower. I guess no matter what we do, Austria is going to hate me for the rest of the game. Let us establish Austria and Russia as rivals. Yeah, my next war probably going to be against declaring on the Papal States, and then Austria is going to be brought in. Going to be releasing some provinces, you know, coring them as if we can. Or better yet, taking a glance at Venice. They don't have too many territories I can return. Usually it'd be pretty much all of the Venetian Gulf. Nassau entering into a coalition. So we have Portuguese separatists in the Azores. Let's go ahead and find that and improve the autonomy. It's only 7 development, so now we can move these troops away altogether. Moroccan in Suwara. I don't even know where that is. Only 3 developments. So now you can move up closer, you can move over, you can move over, you can come down. And you can stay, you can stay. We might even need to recruit more. However, we don't need this many troops down here. The Ottomans won't join into the coalition because they can't. They simply are not able to. They don't have enough aggressive expansion. All 26,000 troops don't need to be here. We will send you to Nantes. And Friends in Need. Yeah, I don't like Lithuania very much, so I'm not going to worry about them. I get they're my ally, but they don't matter. Let's continue to convert. I wish I had Jerusalem right about now, but I don't. Taking a glance at the Mamluks, 82% Liberty Desire. And we could actually begin our annexation of the Knights. Let's do that. That way we'll have 4 of 6, or maybe even 3 of 6 diplomatic relations. The entire goal would be to release territories like, I don't know, Genoa or Savoy, or better yet, Milan, and then vassalize them. Gaining a free mercantilism, absolutely. Taking a look at all of my colonies, they're performing well. I would like them to continue performing well. But they aren't really colonizing as fast as I would like. Taking a glance at Louisiana, they are colonizing. Taking a glance at the 13 colonies, they're colonizing as well. Canada colonizing somewhere up here. Looks like Aroostook. What about British Columbia? All the way down here into the mountains of Kuka. So everybody is doing well. What about British Mexico? I don't see them taking over any new areas, which is sad. Ah, here they are. Plus 70 every year. So with all of our troops, what we need to do is just keep them alive and try to prevent a coalition from forming. If we can, let us unlock Covered Way. And I think unlocking bonds and tontines, giving us the ability to unlock even more states, is a great idea. But what we need to do is look at our training fields and spend a lot of money improving as much as we can. We're about to lose a lot of money here, but we're also going to gain a lot of manpower. Anything less than 375 is not really acceptable, but you know what? Yes, it is. Anything less than 300 is not acceptable. Taking a glance at some cathedrals we could throw down. Gaining some money, though not a lot. Very soon, we're going to have a lot of manpower. Some very, very powerful militaries. Gaining a lot more money as well. And I would say we're performing well. I'm just not really sure about what our next plan would be. Well, anyway, I guess I am going to end this episode here. Thank you all for joining me. In our next episode, we'll probably go ahead and basically take over either Austria or the Papal States. But our biggest issue now is worrying about this coalition and trying to prevent Russia from joining in, though they have negative 98 aggressive expansion as it is. Well, thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in our next adventure.